Hey guys, what's up? Brendan Miller here, back with my review of the LIVETARGET Hollow Belly Sunfish. Now, when I first heard that this bait was announced, I was extremely excited because, as you guys probably know, I love throwing bluegill style baits for bass. I think they're kind of overlooked because, let's face it, most of the forage in the lakes and ponds that I fish is primarily bluegill, so to see a top water hollow belly version of a bluegill was really exciting to me. So here we have the bait. As you can see, it is very realistic looking. The detail is great. The hooks I found to be very sharp and nice. I think they are trocar hooks just by the way they are sharpened. They're extremely sharp and they're very sticky. The bait does collapse fairly easily. As you can see, when I squeeze the hollow belly, the hooks protrude out, so that's definitely going to help with your hookup ratio. The design of this bait, the color scheme, and the build quality and the hooks are all on point. But now let's take a look at some footage I shot while I was fishing with it. I took it down to a pond and let's see how it performs.
In that time. Good fish too.
A chunk of a fish right there, ladies and gentlemen. That was awesome. He hit it once. I was pretty far away, so I couldn't really get a good hook set on him. I snuck up closer, and he was still in there. And man, he dusted this little bait. Like, these hooks are really great, by the way. Look at that. Chunky fish, probably go about 3 pounds. Really nice fish. Sweet. Alright guys, check out this next fish catch. It is really sweet. As you can see, I am fishing this bait in open water, and a bass, I watched the bass actually come up and take a look at this bait, and he gently takes it down to the surface. Of course I miss it, but I flip the bait back in there. He comes back, looks at it again, takes it, and I catch him. That was pretty awesome. The bass came up in really clear water. He examined the bait, he decided it looked realistic enough, and he ate it. Now, I'm not sure in this pond that they would do this with a topwater frog. I've thrown a topwater frog around that same dock in the same clear water. I've seen a bass come look at it, but they just kind of swim away. They're not interested. Alright guys, the walking action of this bait is really good. As you can see here, it walks very nicely from side to side and puts off a nice little wake, and definitely will draw fish in. Now, I did find when dragging it across slop, it did not go as smoothly across it as, say, a hollow-bellied frog. It tended to catch a little bit, but once you get it started, it will move okay. Another problem I had with this bait is that it doesn't always land upright. I'd say maybe out of 10 casts, 2 or 3 of them are going to land upside down, especially when you're bombing this bait really far, and that can be a little frustrating. When you're casting into the wind, accuracy can be a problem because this bait has a flat surface, so it'll catch the wind and kind of veer off to one side or the other, and that can make it a little tricky to throw.
Oh goodness sakes, that was a big fish. Oh goodness, the whole weed there. There he is. Big fish too. It's a better fish. It's not a big one. Oh, that's a decent one. That's a decent fish, right?
Alright guys, another decent fish on the hollow-bellied sunfish. That was a great hit right there. I saw him hit once, threw back in there, kept fishing it around. He came back and annihilated it. Beautiful bass. Let's get the release here. Get out of here. He's gone. This thing flat out catches fish. I'd highly recommend you pick it up if you like throwing frogs and topwaters of that nature. Alright guys, so that just about does it. Thanks for watching this episode, and I will see you next time.